70 churches.
Well, everyone, we'll move forward and get started. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to the great city of Stockbridge, where your community truly connects. I'm Shana Thornton, your communications manager for what I believe to be the best city in all of the United States of America. And we're so excited that you're with us today for this important launch, this important announcement from our very own distinguished mayor, Mayor Jayden Williams. You know, so many people in the community always ask questions of how one can engage with the community and make it successful. And we're excited today that our mayor is taking the initiative to get things started. He'll explain more what is going on, so get excited, get ready, and take your mental notes as well as written notes. And many of you have seen this gentleman on the news and read about him for being one of the youngest mayors as well, but intentional about the city of Stockbridge and keeping Stockbridge abreast of all the latest initiatives and different things that can make all of our communities continue to grow and prosper. Without much further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome the one and only, our mayor of Stockbridge, Mayor Jayden Williams.
Thank you, Shana. We have the best team Stockbridge in anywhere in the country. But thank you all for joining us today. I wanted to recognize some of our elected officials, our community leaders, faith leaders, and most importantly, the community that has joined us today for this event. Today is all about legacy. As mayor, I often say that leadership is not about solving problems for today, but it's about solving the problems for opportunities for tomorrow. The decision we make today should continue to bless our families, our neighborhoods, and our communities for the next generation long after we're gone. That's exactly why I'm so proud to announce the Stockbridge Legacy Estate Planning Series, the first of its kind. Come on, y'all, we gotta get it. For many families, conversations about wills, trust, healthcare directives, probates, and planning financials are often conversations that are left off the table. Sometimes it's because we don't know where to start, or we don't have time to think about it, or sometimes we just simply don't have the resources accessible to us. So today that's changing for the residents of Stockbridge. This initiative is about empowering our residents with knowledge, providing them access to trusted professionals, and helping every family create a plan that protects everything they've worked so hard for. Legacy is more than just wealth, it's about our values, but it's also about our stories. Legacy is making sure that our loved ones are taken care of and our wishes are honored. Every family deserves that peace of mind. One of my priorities as mayor is ensuring that City Hall serves as more than just a place where business is conducted, but it should be a place where lives are improved. It should be a place where we invest in our young people, we're supporting our seniors, and we're strengthening our local economy. Whether we're helping families prepare for the future, our goal remains the same. It's to build a stronger, more informed, and more connected Stockbridge. I also want to thank every partner we have with us today, from Stockbridge Community Church to AFLAC, but I also want to give a special shout out to the people that created this program and the longevity of it therein, and that's the African American Mayors Association Emily program, and that's their estate management program. Their expertise, their willingness to serve, and their commitments to our city is something that we cherish forever. And to every resident watching today, I encourage you to take advantage of this program. Whether you're just starting a career or you're starting a young family, you're caring for aging parents, or you're planning for your retirement. Your estate planning is not just one stage in your life, but it takes everyone in your family to help you make it certain. The greatest gift we can leave our loved ones is not confusion or uncertainty, but it's preparation, it's peace, and it's a plan. That's why I invite every resident to participate in this free, let me emphasize the word free, this free estate planning series. You come and ask questions, you learn something new, and we're going to begin building a legacy that benefits generations to come. Together, we are building a community where families are stronger, opportunities are greater, and legacies are protected. So thank you all so much for joining. And at this time, I'm going to ask the Honorable Pastor, Jeff Dawes from Stockbridge Community Church, to come up and say a few words. Can we welcome him?
First of all, I just want to say good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's an honor to be here to share with you today. As the mayor and I talked about this program, it just made me begin to think about all the conversations that I've had. I've been the pastor of our church here in the community for 31 years. And through that opportunity to be here and to be the pastor in this area, needless to say, I've walked with people through very difficult circumstances sometimes. You know, I've had the privilege of walking through them with great joyous occasions where it's been wonderful, but many times it's been difficult occasions. And unfortunately, many times in those situations when there's been a loss of a loved one, that there's not been a plan in place because there was not a program like our great mayor is presenting to us today, Mayor Williams. And so because of that, I stand here today to appeal to you, to ask you to consider, if you do not have a plan in place, that you would consider this program. Because it is through programs like this that you get the education that you need. And what I love about this program, it's not just the education, this also has the application. And what we've learned all through the years is that when you have education and you have the tools to apply the application, then it brings the transformation to our community and to your life. And that's what's so important to us in this community, is that we want your life to get better. And so today, as we stand here today, I want to share with you Proverbs 13:22 says, a good person leaves an inheritance to their children's children. And what we've discovered is that everybody wants to do better. And everybody wants to get better. But you can't do better or be better until you know better. And so this program is all about helping you take the fear out of it and helping you understand so that you can get better and so that you can leave a legacy for your children. It's not just about leaving finances and managing that. It's also about leaving your faith and your wisdom and your values to your children. So I want to applaud the mayor today, Mayor Williams, for this wonderful opportunity that he's presenting. And I want to encourage all of you to please take advantage of this. You know, there's a saying that says this, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And I just want you to know that is true in your legacy planning, is that you can feel like me at times. I feel like many times I don't have it all together. So I feel intimidated sometimes. But I just want to share with you is that, listen, if you will start to get it together with a program like this, then you don't have to fear because you will get it together. And so I just want to say thank you again, Mayor. Thank you so much for this opportunity for our community. And Mayor, you realize that when we invest in the people in our community, Stockbridge, Georgia gets better. So thank you so much, Mayor.
Thank you, Pastor Dawes. And now we will have Todd Mason, who is representative of AFLAC, but also representing the African American Mayor Association. Let's give him a start.
Morning. It's wonderful to see kids here because it's about you and it's about what we do for you and providing the opportunity. Pastor, thanks for the message. Mayor Williams, congratulations, because the humble in him forgot to tell you guys that he is one of 7 selected cities from the African American Mayors Association. Let's give him just so you understand the impact of that, there are over 500 cities ran by African American mayors. So, Mayor Williams, congratulations. I want to share, I'm doing 2 things here, representing the Business Council for the African American Mayors Association and an AFLAC piece. And Victoria gave me specific notes, so bear with me. She's in charge and I'm delivering. And since it's filmed, I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. So since 2023, the African American Mayors Association has prioritized economic mobility and generational wealth building in Black-led cities through EMLI, Economic Mobility Leadership Institute. This initiative equips communities with the financial knowledge and tools needed to build, protect, and transfer. Estate planning is a critical part of wealth building. Participants receive the education, the importance of wills, trust, and insurance, learning how these tools work together, preserve family wealth, and create lasting legacies, because that's a word we've heard quite a bit this morning. It's a 6-week cohort. Participants will lead with practical financial literacy, a completed legal will, and a personalized insurance plan, giving their families a clear roadmap for long-term financial security. Insurance is a key pillar of comprehensive estate planning. Alongside wills and trusts, insurance helps protect loved ones, it preserves financial stability, and it ensures that wealth can be transferred as the family sees fit. This legacy work for families and communities, Emily empowers participants with education, resources, and plans they may need to make informed decisions today, strengthening their families while advancing long-term economic health of our Black-led cities. Mayor, I'm extremely excited about this work. I'm excited about the opportunity to change lives in Stockbridge. Thanks.
I was trying to keep that part out, but yeah, we are one of 7 cities, and I'm excited to be one of those 7, especially in a medium-sized city compared to so many of the large cities that also applied. And we did have a little mayor's friendly competition, and I told them, I said, no, y'all don't got nothing on Stockbridge. So just like Todd said, and just like what Pastor Dahl said, we're building generational wealth with this program. So what you'll gain is an introduction to your insurance, your wills, and your trusts. You'll actually gain a resource guide and pipeline for personal legal services and an insurance plan, and then we'll have a notarized will and estate for yourself, and you take it home. The best part about it is this program is also a grant. So for those that participate in this 6-week program, my office will have the opportunity within that grant money to actually pay for your wills, your trust, and your estate plannings. So that's the best part, because it's free. So at this time, it is expensive. Right. So at this time, if you have any questions, I'll accept them at this time. Any questions? Yes, ma'am.
Hi, so in regards to the cohort, is it a select number that will be selected for application process? What does that look like?
Absolutely. So today, this afternoon, we'll drop the application. It'll be a QR code and a link that will be posted all over the city, social media, as well as ours, as well as the website, stockbridge.gov or .org, excuse me. And what you'll do is go and apply, as long as you're a resident of the city of Stockbridge, as well as has a criteria, which is, hey, you're willing to participate in a 6-week course, which is also hybrid, so you don't have to come in person every week. It's virtual and in person. We welcome everybody. Any other
I have a
questions?
question.
Yes.
Hi guys, this is a great program that y'all are doing together. So I'm Gen Z, you mentioned kids. So we're the next generation. I know estate planning is not at the top of our minds. So what advice or would you give to Gen Zers who are thinking about it but not sure if this is really good for them?
Yeah, I would tell them to start early, just like I am. So while I'm leading this program, I'm actually participating as well. So my application will be in because I'm also Gen Z.
Okay.
So I'll be starting my program to start early, because it's also important that we as young people also look at life insurance to prepare for the next things that are coming. So I will be talking a little bit about everything. I'll be participating as well, but it's super important that we get every single generation involved into this, because my great-grandfather, he passed away unexpectedly. We had a will, but his wife is still alive, and she's 94 years old this year. So she's now having conversations like, well, what do y'all want? I'm gonna switch it because I don't have my man telling me what I can and cannot do. So, you know, she's having those conversations, and when we talked about it when I joined Alma, I said, wow, I just had this conversation with my family. How can I impact families in the city of Stockbridge? So we want to make sure this gets out to everybody. If all 40,000 residents join this program, they're gonna say, hey, Stockbridge is doing it, we might get it again, right?
That's right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and then also, really quick to answer your question, we will have the applications for people in person right here, so you can scan. Any other questions?
I'd like to be clear.
Yes.
I live in the unincorporated area of Stockbridge, so this does not apply to me.
I would say for the grant portion, unfortunately not, but I welcome any Henry County resident to join the program and attend the classes. They're free and they're open to the community.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
With that, thank you all so much for joining me for my first press conference. But also to allow this great opportunity with Alma Aflac, and thank you, Pastor Dawes, for joining us, one of the pillars in our community, in the faith community. So thank you all for joining us. At this time, I believe we're going to do a photo op with myself, Pastor Dawes, Todd, and then we're going to ask everybody to jump in the picture too, so we can all get to know each other. And then see Roslyn, who's the executive assistant to Mayor and Council. She has the application, and you can apply today on the spot. And for those watching on social media, you can apply later on. So y'all get first dibs. Thank y'all for joining us.